the camera in a good space. But seems to be okay. Oh, of course the music has to stop. Yeah, good. Good. So before I really get started into this, some updates on what has been going on since the last time I streamed. I haven't just been idle in here. I have been keeping up with my resources and pulling when I can. Oh, hang on, got the message. Oh, from Arlen. What the? With his limited credit? Ah, he? Who is this? Terrifying, bro. Say something, bro. Or, who's using up all of his credit? Ah, I'm so sorry. Peppy just sat on the phone. Can Peppy unlock a phone? I don't know why, but it seems like Peppy can. Because he's mechanical. Probably be able to type out of this. So who is texting me right now? I like these little interactions. They give a little bit more insight into the characters. Anyway, yes, I have been keeping up with my resources and pulling. I gave myself a small boost so that I could build a little bit of pity and maybe get some sus. Get some sushing. Because it actually hurts me a little that I don't have her in this game when you can unlock her for free from the shops in Honkai Impact. But no, I don't have her. Game gave me shampoo. Game gave me Arland. Game did not give me Susheng, at least not yet. Although on the way, pulling for this guy right here, I did get some Eidolons for Tingyun. Who is now E5, as well as for March, who is E4. And even though I expected to lose the 50-50 on Jingrang, well, I ended up getting him instead. I don't have his light cone yet. That's something for me to work towards. And of course, I still want Xing. So, still got some stuff to work towards. Right now, I'm using this light cone on him. And hopefully that will do for now. And whether or not I use him will depend, of course, on whether or not he suits what I'm trying to do. But in order to get to the event right now, I do believe that I have to complete some missions first. And I don't really know exactly where to get all of them, but I will try to get them. If you please load. Failed to load. Well, maybe for later then. But I was trying to get pity built up because I lost the pity for Asile on this account. But on my free account, I won the pity for Asile. So winning the pity for Jingyun here kind of flips the script on me. But anyway, we've got some story to do. I want to catch up. I want to be able to do the event and everything else like that. Right now, my team is Branya to buff, Welt, who I lost the 50-50 to get as my debuffer, Pasha healing, and Sele doing the DPS role. And I'll switch them up as needed. Anyway, let's go meet Sele. Always happy to see these two, right? By the way. See what she has to say.
Hey, you came. That was fast.
We're generally pretty fast. But I need to make sure my desktop audio isn't duplicating. Alright. What is Wildfire doing in the mine?
Didn't I tell you? Long story short,
I may have forgotten.
the underground used to have many mines. However, in recent years, some sort of corrosion called the fragmentum started to spread.
Oh,
It's
we've started to
ruined
learn.
a lot of mines. The one we're heading into is relatively unaffected. A bunch of vagrants made it their home after their old turf was consumed by the fragmentum.
Oh, I'm moving from need.
Most of them are pretty honest folks.
One thing that I like about Toyo's games is that no one is naturally a bad guy. They generally do things out of need. And no one is entirely good, no one is entirely evil. It's all shades. And anyone is capable of anything. It's just good writing to recognize that no one is inherently bad.
But with such a large
good.
group, it's inevitable that troublemakers will find their way in. They've been stealing stuff from the miners and picking fights. And that's not the worst of it.
What's the worst of it?
Things are much more serious this time. For 2 days now, huge clashes have been breaking out between the miners and the vagrants. It isn't pretty.
So we're supposed to get in between them and stop things?
Mines are our lifelines in the underworld. We have to keep providing geomarrow to the overworld in exchange for supplies. In order to quell the situation, Chief Oleg brought Wildfire into the mine and left me in charge of security for the towns. But the situation in the mine is critical. I have to back him up.
Right? Understood, let's go.
As for you, the Chief will decide your fate when we see him.
You mean whether or not we need to fight and run like we did with Kokolia?
With the leader of the underworld.
You're about to come face to face with reality.
Sure. So let's go in. I'm pretty sure there's nothing else in this minecart. Let's get into the Great Mine. One of the things that has me concerned with the gacha in this game is that so far they're just releasing a number of...
Isn't that the doctor lady?
What's Natasha doing here?
I guess she was
This must be
unexpected.
worse than I thought.
So they've been releasing a number of good characters one after the other. And yet, power creep is a thing. So what are the later characters going to be like? I mean, if you compare them to the characters from Genshin that we started out with, both understand better, and then Venti and Lee. And then you compare also the characters that we started off with in Honkai Impact, in the first S rank, like the Night series. And then what came after. What's it gonna be? It's gonna be absolutely insane. Need that. Let's see what Natasha's up to.
Nat, I didn't think you'd be here. Where's Oleg?
Hey, Zila and Sampo's guests.
Uh-huh.
So it looks like you've already met.
Yes.
I haven't seen Oleg. The miners said they saw him take a group further in.
What are you doing here?
I heard that the miners had been having violent clashes with local thugs, with significant numbers of wounded. I hurried over here to see if I could help.
Hopefully that's not just to have people get back into the fight because you healed them up. That would be counter to what you're trying to do.
You see these people? They're all miners and their family members. They want an explanation from the instigators. This area up ahead is a vagrant dwelling, but they've sealed off the entrance. I guess they're afraid that angry miners might try to take revenge.
Yeah, revenge is definitely a thing.
How could the situation here become such a mess?
Fairly easily, actually. And it's unfortunate, but also very true.
I heard that first mining team found a geomarrow vein with incredible deposits. The initial estimate put it at the largest discovery in the last 30 years.
It is big news, and big news would attract a big crowd.
Are you serious? That's big news. How come I never heard about it?
It's volume okay. It is low in the game. By fix.
Well, they weren't in a hurry to make it known.
That's better.
Most of the mines have been contaminated by the fragmentum. Many people are out of work. They were afraid of being overwhelmed if they let the word out. But the vagrants here have keen eyes. They couldn't keep it hidden from them. Some local gangs wanted to profit from the situation, so they blackmailed the mining team for hush money. And that was the final straw.
The price of guarding a secret or the vein should belong to those who discovered it.
As it happens, that's exactly the law we have down here. But the vagrants have their own custom. See it, share it. And that's how the clash started. Now both
Difference in
sides are
cultures.
dealing with heavy losses. So, are you guys here to help resolve the conflict?
We're gonna try to do something about it.
They're here because they need a favor from Chief Oleg. I'm escorting them.
We can also try to help.
And seeing as you need that helping hand, it wouldn't be too much to ask you to lend one here first, right?
Right.
Of course we want to help. We care about other people too, you know.
Came here willing to help out. We can say not interested, but as
Oh.
counter to what you've done so far.
That's quite nice of you.
And she seems taken aback. What about you, Brian?
I believe we're dealing with kind-hearted people here, Zila. As you've all seen, the situation down here is, strained. If you can, we would really appreciate you helping the people.
Very different from Raven. Ah, now we have relics. I wonder why it had to activate down here, though. Is it going to make me equip everything? Or it's choosing which one and then I can choose differently later. That's all I have right now. Let's start with Seeley. And she's the one who would have the most attack tendency. Speed. 100%? Or effect res. Probably attack percent, right? Obviously this one, even though it only gives speed 1, that's still better than nothing. I've only got one of these. Well, obviously I'll get more as I go. Finish equipping some to Bronya. Maybe I want to put the effect res 1 onto Will. And then I can put the other one onto Bronya. It's not great. Oh, she's already got one. But I need to see who else can... Wait, I didn't equip it? Oh, because they switched the placement. Who else can do with that? Well, it does have HP. May as well. Use everything that you've got. Found some strange items. Relics. Relics! Relics. Those are relics. But what's a relic? Construct made from a data stream. Many believe they're linked to Stellarons and Fragmentum. What we refer to as relics are objects created by the Fragmentum whose data is saved and then reconstructed. So I guess. But what's a relic? You could consult Herta. She's an expert in relic research. Now I think we should have one of those open.
Don't come any closer. The road's blocked. Stay where you are.
Whoa, easy. Why are you hiding in there? Don't you know what happened in the mine?
Well, what's that got to do with us? Do you think we're the same as those thugs?
Is he wearing a discarded Silvermane helmet?
Is anyone with you injured? We have a doctor. She can care for your wounded.
Yeah, right. And you can guarantee that no one there with you is out for blood. I don't believe it. Stay where you are.
These guys.
That just makes helping out a bit more difficult. But despite that, we can go up and over. These still miners?
Peak. He's done for. He was asleep in there.
Seriously? Who would go to sleep in such a place?
Easy. Dr. Natasha told you to rest. What if your wound opens up again? Besides, Elaine will get him out. She's a reliable girl.
Who's
Elaine
Elaine?
was in there too? Quick, we have to...
Calm
Hey,
down
here.
and stop worrying.
Wildfire's already gone in.
And we'll join them.
The giant ore vein. The one they discovered. That must be where the clashes are centered. Come on, let's get to higher ground and take a look.
Sure, higher ground. Wait, what is on here? Oh, because I activated this piece. Oh, I can do this one. Where is it? Up here? Oh, I haven't gotten to it yet, though. I'm all the way over there. And of course, as you can see, I have
That
plenty
person
of
up ahead,
experience.
is he asleep?
That must be Pete.
Let's head up and take a look. You might need help.
You didn't hear me fire? Seriously?
Falling asleep in a place like this. Impressive.
I guess, but also extremely dangerous.
Hey, wakey wakey! You'll get mushrooms growing on your head.
What? Mushroom bread? I can't see it on the menu. Huh? Miss Seela!
It's Connor. Well, one of his characters.
Have you got a death wish or something? How can you sleep here? Get back to safety and take shelter.
Take shelter? I remember now. These guys came out of nowhere and got into a fight with the mining team. At the time, I was exhausted. I'd hardly run a few feet when one of them caught me. If it weren't for Wildfire, they'd have stolen the clothes off my back.
That would be unfortunate. Don't tell Mousy. And then where did Wildfire go? They take your clothes? These ones?
Further in, I guess. Those thugs took control of the vein ages ago, and they're fully armed. We poor, defenseless, good folks were no match for them.
And you being a little bit dramatic.
It's only thanks to Wildfire that the Great Mine hasn't fallen into their hands completely.
It seems like Chief Oleg must be up ahead. Hurry up and get back to safety. Look for Nat. And try not to get into another scrap along the way.
Okay. Thank you for, getting me on my feet. If I get back soon enough, I'll have time for a nap.
Still sleepy? Gotta be kidding me. And again, he was sleeping on metal. See you around, Connor.
I recognize that woman. That's Elaine from First Mining Team. Quick, let's get up there and see if she's wounded.
This is Elaine? Didn't she... that other guy mentioned that she could bring Peek back, but Peek was just asleep on his own. And Elaine was further in. That's kind of weird.
Elaine! Are you okay? Are you hurt?
Seela, thank goodness. I'm fine. Just a couple of sprains. You've got good timing. Those vagrants were asking me about the robots, but I don't know anything.
Doesn't ring a bell.
Oh, don't you know? The intersection of the Great Mine has been seized by a band of robots. Neither the mining team nor the vagrants can get anywhere near.
The third party is now involved? Well, other than us, we would be the third party if we weren't with Seele, who is Wildfire.
New challengers enter. About time. Human-only conflicts are so boring.
We don't really need more conflict.
Does anyone know where the robots come from?
At first, we thought that a collective fault had occurred in the excavation machines, but then we found out that those machines didn't even belong to the mining team.
On my other account, I did some decent fighting with these. And the Grizzly was the strongest and most challenging guys I came up against. In fact, they wiped everyone except for March.
They came out of nowhere and pushed the vagrants and us back. Then they blocked off the only tunnels into the intersection.
Maybe someone's playing tricks?
There's no way anyone in the mining team is behind this. Operating a single unit is tiring enough, but a whole group?
And there's only one possibility. Boss Svarog.
Who's Varg?
Sparrog? That name sounds familiar.
Was it?
You remember the robots we defeated in the boxing gym?
Right.
Oh, Boss Svarog's robots. What's his deal?
And why can't I get a better camera angle?
Let's just say he's not to be trifled with. Let's go and find some other people. Elaine, can you make it back to safety?
No problem. Zila and the rest of you, be careful.
Robots? Aligned against humans? I've never heard of such a thing. Machines should obey humans unconditionally.
The ones that aren't
That's not the only
self-aware.
thing you won't have heard of down here, Princess.
Is this elevator broken? Why isn't it responding?
Why are you so dense?
Why are you worried about this piece of junk? Do you really want to go down there and be a live target for the robots?
But if we evacuate, then haven't we lost out?
You'll have already.
You idiots! We'll just steal off the miners. Look, I saw with my own eyes. They managed to bag some geomarrow. This is a perfect opportunity.
You gonna steal? That's just bad.
Oh,
No better than
good
the
idea.
treasure hoarders.
Shameless. Still after the miners, are you? Time to teach you a lesson.
And she's jumped straight to conflict. I thought we were supposed to de-escalate. This won't help. But neither will it if we let them pricks. Here goes first. Let's see what this does to me. That's a lot of damage. Let's try bounce. I should be able to do it. Just save it.
What a headache. I'll
And
end your
then show
misery.
do researches.
Who's next?
Easy. Alright, drop some frames.
Fleeing at the first sign of danger. That's all they're good for.
Huh? What's this? Did those guys leave it behind?
Hmm?
Whoa! What the heck?
Beep, beep, beep! Searching for potential user.
Oh no, it's a beeper.
Beep, beep, beep! Voice print detected. Looking up corresponding identity information. Oh my, it's an alien!
It's not exactly wrong.
Hey, it talks! And it knows that we aren't from this planet?
March isn't even upset.
It doesn't
being
seem to be
colonized.
technology from here. Look, it even has an Interastral Peace Corporation logo on it. Perhaps it's an antiquity, left behind by some past interstellar traveler.
Beep, beep, beep. Your mom's an antiquity.
And it's salty.
Beep, beep, beep! Whatever, whatever. So you aliens know about the Interastral Peace Corporation? That's great! Beep, beep, beep! Self-introduction. I am Richard, the Home Use Object Finder. Model information. Version 0.63. Professional model. Annual deluxe package. Nickname? Findy.
Yeah, the name of Richard doesn't really fit. So I'm just call her Findy too.
A home use object finder? Who knew the IPC made these kinds of products?
Beep,
New to you.
beep, beep. My brainwave scanner module is damaged. Please send me to an Interastral Peace Appliances retail store near you for free repair within the warranty period of 232 years, 84 days.
Wait, a warranty that lasts over 2 centuries? That would be a dream.
Beep, beep, beep. Alien, please Please take me to an interastral peace appliances retail store to conduct repairs.
For that, we'd have to get off planet first.
What? This fella's already broken. What should we do? Take it with us?
Let's take it. Maybe it could be of some use, or my inventory is already maxed out.
Beep, beep, beep! Yes, yes, yes! When you need to find something you can't see, just call upon Findy. That's me!
Rather than not being authorized, the issue is that the lift is already here.
Was I seeing things?
I should have switched.
Don't mess with me.
None of them break with her. But there's also this guy.
Let's begin.
Yes, let's bounce.
There's always a weakness.
Lend me your strength.
Me as well.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Oh, the double is on.
Who's next? Naughty child. That's better.
Thanks.
You know nothing of the weight behind this power. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
This guy. Wealth is very powerful. Right now he is the most powerful. But he might not be the most powerful overall. Is there anything else around here? Yeah, I can use the map even if it's not highlighted. Goes up to there. Okay. That can't let me through, can it? Let's activate this thing. Seems like it should do that. There we go. We just have to follow this guy a short distance. There. What was his... And he does have, he also has ice. And imagining.
What was that?
That was welting in. May as well use it to knock out this guy. I don't know who actually does the buffing. Oh yeah, they do. They're all weak to imaginary. Let's see if we can take it before he has a chance to shield.
Leave it to me.
Oh, okay.
There's always a weakness.
Thanks.
We can certainly do it now. There shouldn't be anything in the way now. I wasn't sure if I had missed something.
Hey, what's that commotion? It sounds like there's a big argument happening. Let's get closer and take a look.
So much for the automaton. Well, I guess we're going into the...
Cowards and bullies. I don't remember you guys acting this tough around Svarog's minions. Did your parents never teach you what a backbone was?
Tonya's got a problem.
We ain't stupid. Why would we risk our lives against the robots? And get off the high road. You can't just find a huge chunk of geomarrow and hog it all to yourselves.
Happen to find our skeevers.
This mine is our territory.
Looks like
the
a younger
mining
belt.
team is laboring here day in and day out. You guys don't even pretend like you're here to lend a hand. You're lazy. All you want is to profit off our sweat and tears. You don't even try hiding it. Disgraceful.
The other guys saying that they could just steal. Can't exactly blame her for eating the way she does.
Where does disgrace come into it when we can't even fill our stomachs, huh? I know your game. You're just waiting for us to
There's
starve
the
to get
Calyx.
some more food for your mining team.
It's a waste of time trying to reason with you. While you've been kicking up this fuss, the whole vein's been seized by robots. Now we're all in the same boat.
Right. We can't rely on the vein anymore. But don't forget which side brought loaded guns to the party.
You also brought weapons.
Whoa, easy. What are you trying to pull off? I'm warning you, wildfire are in the area.
Yeah, we're right here.
Empty threat. Wildfire are stuck dealing with Svarog's minions. How are they gonna help
Now
you
you're
now?
the one bringing threats.
Unless you're planning on taking a bullet. Hand over the supplies and equipment.
They're getting ready to attack. Those miners are unarmed.
Time for us to step in.
Shameless scoundrels!
Take on.
You stay calm if you want. I'm taking action. I know those people.
I'm going to. We can't let these thugs get away with whatever they like.
That's pushing them a bit.
Aha! And who do we have here? Do you know whose territory this is?
Shut it. This isn't your
hands
territory.
here.
I'm in a hurry. I'll take you all in one go.
No feeling. But they're definitely trouble.
Come on. I want to try something out. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Oh, they're also weak to lightning. Heal this.
Who's next?
Let's begin.
Begin? It's almost finished.
Oh, Zila, thank goodness you came. We were nearly,
Nothing but a few knuckleheads. I'm just glad you're okay. Antonia, have you seen Chief Oleg?
Oleg? He took a group into the intersection. Said it was to clear off the invading robots. They've been gone for a while now. If Wildfire was around, those thugs wouldn't have dared.
Seems like the core of this problem is Svarog's robots.
Some of it, but it's everyone going after the thing. What do they want, or we need to talk about this boss?
The boss. He appeared suddenly after the guards were redeployed and became a major player in the underworld. Svarog claims to be a guardian of humanity. All the ownerless robots obey his commands. They've occupied the Furnace Core hub, and they're not letting anyone get close. Nobody knows why Svarog did any of this. He usually doesn't leave the Furnace Core and interfere unless some kind of disorder breaks out in the underworld.
Wait, a guardian of humanity? That can command robots? I've never heard of anything like.
Looks like your mighty architects weren't as all-knowing as you thought.
Can you two say anything without quarreling? This isn't the time! It sounds like there's danger waiting for us in the intersection. Can we still get through?
Want to meet Svarog and his minions? We saved the miners, let's go back, or we haven't found Wildfire yet.
Right. There's unfinished business here. The chief is still down there. It's only a bunch of scrap metal. What are we afraid of?
Sometimes those robots are powerful.
Oh, is Zila starting to appreciate our strength?
You should really capture this angle from the front, not the back.
I'll be honest. You guys are hardworking. If everyone from Wildfire were as impressive as you on the battlefield, we wouldn't be so hard-pressed by Svarog. Antonia, can you take the mining team back through the entrance to meet up with Natasha?
Yeah, sure thing. But be careful. There are a lot of robots up ahead.
I wonder if I should switch to Thing Run, although it wouldn't make sense to have him in the party yet because we haven't even met him. Everyone else here that I have, we have, but makes sense to have. Let's do some of this. So they're all vulnerable to electric. Let's go to this team and then have different healer support. Or even not a healer, just her. Let's do quietly. That's kind of ironic, Kevin. And let's see. We need both of them to buff, though. I don't know which one is more powerful. And if they're all there, then I don't think I really need anyone else. But it might be a good idea to add back March. Let's see how this works out.
Welcome, customers.
I'm sure they'll auto for her to buff Jingyuan. Let's find out. Yep.
I'm okay.
Here is thunder.
Look out!
Is that it?
Chibu. Sakura? But that takes us off of Jingyuan.
Conflict is pitiless. Eliminating threat.
Fight is fun!
Aren't you giving it to Jing?
What's your form?
Oh, there's no elemental
Watch
weakness.
this awesome move!
That's fun.
Here is thunder.
Look out! Cute! I'm okay! What's your form?
Mission combat.
Nice round. No buff.
Mission combat.
Conflict is pitiless. Show no mercy.
Even with the buff from even with a buff from Jingyun, I think that maybe Bronya might be better, especially since she advances action. Let's try. And also, let's put in Natasha for heals for when we need them. Start.
Stay back, Clara.
Here is thunder.
Lend me your strength.
Hide.
He just says hide. Lightning Lord. You can see his speed down here as well.
Conflict is pitiless. Show no mercy.
And see what it was before that happened. It's back to 3 anyway.
Guard and defend. Crush them.
Here is thunder.
Annihilate. Stay back,
Heal
Clara.
to heal.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
What's your form?
Conflict is pitiless. Show no mercy.
Nice damage. Yeah, I think Bronya doing that was better. That did no relics drop? Wait, my computer charging all of a sudden, like it was not. Whatever the case. Let's actually see if I got relics. I keep on tapping I. But light comes. Got some. Not a whole lot. Question is whether or not I should keep him in the team or go back. If I switch someone out, I wonder who it should be. But it does seem like lightning is a good idea. But so is Welt. Who else do I have keep? I mean, Bronya is better than she is. Let's put... I still want to have Welt in. No, healers though is a pretty bad idea. Let's keep this for now. Even though we have no lightning, I'm gonna try to switch on fly mode. Alright, I was going to equip them some things. So, who needs it? There's some... Probably Bronya needs them more. Question is about her... set. Break effect. She's got that one. Hello, brother. Hello, Prime Leliot. Welcome to the stream. That's... same one? Yeah, that's the same set. And... oh, I got a bunch of these. Bronya. And put some on Welt, maybe. Oh, he already has that. I don't have enough gloves. But break effect seems to be good for Welt. Maybe. And then whatever I have left, I'll put onto Tasha. I'm sure he has that one. Definitely break effect isn't going to do anything for her. Build Silly Welt. I already have them on max whatever I have right now. But are you saying to build their relics? It's attack different. That. And I want speed. This one does not. Oh, I'm sure I'll quickly get better relics.
Is this the right way? It looks like there's a roadblock up ahead.
I'll be the judge of that. Come on, let's take a closer look.
It's completely blocked by the mine cart. What do we do? Can we blow it up?
In a mine, bad idea.
Easy. It belongs to the mining team. We can't just destroy it. We should try and fix it.
Easier said than done. Do you know how?
Yeah, of course. Every underworlder worth their salt knows how to fix a minecart. Let me see. Even the pin connecting the body to the chassis is broken. Not to mention the rear wheel set bearing. This looks like the work of Svarog's minions.
To slow people down? Makes sense.
We need to find spare parts we can use nearby. We're wasting time.
Beep, beep, beep! Friends, do you need to find something? Findy can help?
Worth a try.
How come you just jumped out on your own, little fella? Isn't your module thingy broken?
Beep, beep, beep. My brainwave scanner module is indeed broken. However, manual input for search is still operable.
It's designed to read your mind? That's kind of disturbing. My waifu in HSR? As a Honkai player, well, I think you can guess. But I really like Bronya.
Come on, input the name of the object you were looking for. Findy can help.
Oh, well, aren't you confident? Let me give it a try then. Where's the input interface? Found it. Minecart pin, minecart wheel set, confirm. Just like that?
Beep, beep, beep. Request is being processed. Beep, beep, beep. Match successful. Initiating search for lost item, minecart pin. Beep, beep, beep. Item found. Please commence search according to the Home Use Object Finder Safety Manual.
A manual we don't have? Or perhaps I should say, a manual. Oh. Activate Home Use Object Finder. Oh, was I moved? Light color shows distance, red is longer distance, green indicates close. Using the intersecting points and deduce the location. Use it again to locate the target. No problem. So let's see where it says.
Beep, beep, beep. Interastral Peace Appliances, your most trustworthy companion.
Oh look, a chest.
Beep, beep, beep. Interastral Peace Appliances, your most trustworthy companion.
Whoops.
Beep,
I meant
beep,
to do it.
beep.
Oh.
Potential target object detected. The current search has concluded.
Let me see.
Bronya?
Yeah, we can make do with this part. This little machine isn't half bad.
Beep, beep, beep! What's that? Is that a hint of respect for Findy?
Well, I can't deny love for Kafka. Lots of people do. Most especially because of that voice and how she moves. But, I don't trust her for a moment. Don't know what she's after. And, well, there are other things too that I've seen. I won't spoil for those who haven't seen just yet. But she's definitely trouble. But let's find out what she wants before we judge her for sure. Because characters in organizations that seem to be villainous at first tend to be not so much in horror games. So we'll see. She definitely has her attraction though.
How convenient. So, next time Don Hum gets lost, we can just use Findy to find him, right?
Beep,
Gets lost.
beep, beep. Biological life form search is currently not supported. If you
Unfortunate.
have any questions, please call Interastral Peace Appliances.
Oh, how do you find lost kids?
Well, it was a good idea. Let's look for the next part.
Just let it roll off its back.
Beep, beep. Initiating search for lost item. Minecart wheel set. Beep, beep, beep. Item found. Please commence search according to the Home Use Object Finder Safety Manual.
Here's the bin. Maybe now this time I won't waste one of those.
Beep, beep, beep. Interastral Peace Appliances. Your most trustworthy companion.
Whoops. I did it again.
Beep, beep, beep. As stated in the terms of service, my search result accuracy and reliability are not guaranteed. For more information, please call in beep, beep, beep. As stated in the terms of service, my search result accuracy and reliability are not guaranteed. For more information, please call in beep, beep, beep. Based on your beep, 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 potential target object detected. The current search has concluded. Entering sleep mode.
That's everything. You were a big help, Findy.
Beep, beep, beep. It was nothing. Interastral Peace Appliances, your most trustworthy companion. Beep, beep, beep. Current search complete. Entering sleep mode. Please recharge the Home Use Object Finder.
How do we
We're
recharge?
pretty lucky, huh? Without Findy, it probably would have taken half the day to find these parts.
Well, not that long, but that little machine definitely made it a lot easier. All right, let's go back and fix the minecart.
Are you gonna do it yourself?
Why wouldn't I? You've got to be self-reliant down here. Watch, you might learn something.
Any way to recharge? Huh. Maybe next time I'll be more careful where I put my fingers, huh? Well, I don't know whether or not to think of Kafka as a villain just yet. I'm reserving judgment, because we have characters like Senti, we have characters like Otto, who are very difficult to judge. And even if they are villains, they might have good, respectable reasons for why they're doing things. But at the same time, Kafka does a lot of troubling things that you can't say are right or proper to do.
All right, mission accomplished.
But we'll see. I have to go to sleep now. Have a nice day, brother. Well, thank you for joining me even for a little bit, Lolliot. Have a great sleep, and see you another time.
Quick work. You know, I didn't think you guys had worked a day in your lives, but you know how to get your hands dirty.
You get stuff done.
Is about to depart.
Nice run.
The robots will have seized the road ahead by now. We should go carefully.
Oh, there's one there. What's his weakness?
Whoa! Stop! Stop! There's a big evil hunk of metal right there.
Evil? Don't go quick to judge.
Model. It's one of Svarog's lapdogs, all right. Don't be afraid. I've dealt with those robots before. Let's go.
That's not gonna give me a chance to switch. Just going straight in.
I'm okay.
And straight into that.
Great.
He enters combat state. Let's see. Looks like it definitely would be easier with an electric rather than quantum.
Come on. I want to try something out.
Let's try getting the healer first.
Lend me your strength. I'll end your misery.
Not too much on the skills, perhaps. But we can do that.
Who's next? Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Let's begin.
That should make things a bit easier.
Time for a shot.
Do a little bit of heal on her. That's a lot of quick hits. Let's go.
Lend me your strength.
Leave it to me.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Stand down. You know nothing of the weight behind survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Not a child. That's better. Your assistance is
What a
timely.
headache.
In is he goes twice. And then Branya. One shot. Oh, Quantum does not make that
The
easy.
galaxy is vast beyond compare.
Let's see what happens if we switch in. Actually, it's basically the same party. Let's go like that. And what has entanglement as is? Looks like that goes around the right way. So this way is a side branch. That should have more goodies for us.
Interesting.
It's a camp. Not so much with the goodies. At least we can't catch on fire on the place.
This battle is unavoidable.
Call it unavoidable. Branya herself? What about Jing?
Lend me your strength.
There's no time to lose.
You're not gonna do that.
Here, there's thunder. Time for some hardship.
Time for a shot.
Which one goes first? You do.
Nap time.
Or none of them do.
The galaxy is vast beyond compare. Interesting.
Seeing it up close, this vein's even more spectacular.
I doubt the underground will ever see it fully excavated.
It's blocked out. Another one.
You'll pay for this.
Let's put it on Gene.
Lend me your strength.
Conflict is pitiless. Time for some hardship.
And got to slow them up.
Troublesome.
Only one of them isn't broken. Oh, they are.
The galaxy is vast and none compare.
Another anchor. Always useful. And we've got lots of these guys. It is a big deposit.
This vein. So this is what everyone is fighting over. Mr. Sparrow, it's such a massive vein. I've never seen so much geomarrow before.
Please put on some shoes, Clara. Even if you're uncomfortable with them at first, you get used to them and you wouldn't have to worry about stepping on something sharp and getting infected.
Calculating. Based on the average rate of excavation, this vein is enough to supply Belobog with 231 days of energy, with a margin of error of 7 days.
Not even a year?
I sense that your reason for summoning me is not the ore in question. State your true intention, Clara.
Right. I wanted Mr. Svarg to see that many miners and vagrants have gotten hurt because of the vein. Can you help them?
I have already prevented the dispute and taken temporary control of the excavation zone. Evaluation result. In the event of no further variables, there will be no large-scale armed conflict within the next 30 days.
Only a month? And then what?
I know why you did it, Mr. Svarog. It's just, I don't think it'll be enough. The mining team and Wildfire, they don't understand your actions. If only we could do more for them.
My mission is the protection of the underworld. The trust of the minority sample is redundant to my calculations. Human behavior will always deviate from rational calculation, Clara.
Including her own. Didn't notice.
As evidenced by their presence here.
Hello.
Svarog! We haven't settled our final score.
Excuse me, those sound like fighting words.
Zila, subordinate to Wildfire. Your resistance is futile.
Don't tell me what's futile.
The result of my calculation is unequivocal. Remaining in the underworld is the optimal strategy for survival.
This again. Calculation results, survival strategies. I haven't got time for your thesis. Withdraw your forces, or I'll lose my temper.
Observe, Clara. Even under abject conditions, humans are unable to avoid division and conflict.
But Mr. Svarog...
Human failure to accept the calculation result is a significant threat to the survival strategy of the underworld. Calculation complete. Result unequivocal. Armed suppression of Wildfire and their allies is the optimal course of action.
Do you want to fight just because of this? Giving up on other ideas? He looks stronger. And his robots don't seem too friendly.
And more fashionably dressed, too. Hey, is he about to leave? What about the girl in red?
We must leave, Clara. External variables have triggered a calculation reset. The furnace core hub requires protection.
Please, Mills. Don't hit them too hard.
I was getting bored of those minions. Time for a real fight. Come at me!
You don't get no beginning weakness from these instances, unfortunately. This is a husky, right?
Time to change tactics.
A grizzly. So we've got one ultimate that's already up and ready to go. That's buffed.
Lend me your strength.
Two ults.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
There's no time to lose. Time for the master stroke. Show no mercy.
That'll set it back some. Been slow. Who's he most likely to act?
You're a sick timely.
There's only one of them, so the taunt doesn't really do much in this case.
A decisive moment in the battle. Lend me your strength.
Sounds angry even.
Follow my charge.
Doesn't seem to change much.
Leave it to me. Stand down.
Naughty child.
Do I use it? May as well.
You know nothing of the weight behind survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Time for a shot.
Now he's imprisoned. One need a heal? Probably
That's
not.
better.
Timely treatment.
But it's in the HOT,
You'll
so
pay
it's
for this.
useful.
Lend me your strength.
Probably take a bit longer.
Time for some hardship.
Gonna heal up everyone else. It looks like he's on his last legs. I'll save it. That was easy with Jingyuan. And also, when I tried this on my other account, I didn't have Tasha yet.
Phew. Not bad. How many of these big guys is Svarog hiding?
A lot, which is why Wildfire has never been able to take him down. Svarog's forces are too strong. We don't have enough firepower.
The girl in red.
Clara? Don't worry about her. That girl is best pals with Svarog. She's always following behind him. He wouldn't harm her. I guess I'm just used to seeing them together now, even if I don't understand it. Let's look for the chief.
No need to look far.
Oh, good.
Nice work, Zila. We were attacked on both sides by robots. Who knows where they came from? We thought we were in it for the long haul.
Oleg is one of the unfortunate cases where they unfortunately didn't get the lip flaps for him all the time.
Chief, is everyone okay? Is anyone injured?
We're fine. We're used to it at this point. We sent those pesky robots and ragtag troops packing. The mine should be quiet for a while.
Define quiet.
And, who are your friends here?
We're not from around here.
Ah, them. They're outsiders that Sample brought down from who knows where. They need a favor from Wildfire, so I brought them with me. It'll be faster if they explain.
Hey, the chief, you're Hardman Divine. We're pleased to meet you. We're here to make friends with Wildfire.
That's quite the tone to take on our first meeting. I won't forget you in a hurry.
Good.
So, you went to all this trouble to find Wildfire. What help is it you need?
We're looking for a Stella.
I didn't know you'd put on a show for the overworld, too. Impressive.
Well, this is new. Wildfire can barely take care of the underworld, and now outsiders are looking for assistance from us. This Stellaron you speak of, I've never heard of it. But if it's a secret that even we locals don't know about, then one name does come to mind.
You mean Coquelian or Sampo?
The current Supreme Guardian is a liar who uses sweet words to deceive the underworld.
And I did not
She's
like
never
that.
cared about our survival.
Stop right there. I won't allow you to insult the Madam Guardian.
Miss Overworld, my words may be painful to you, but every one of them is true. Go out into the towns and hear for yourself. See how the people here suffer. I haven't gotten close to voicing the extent of the underworld's grievances, young lady. But I will respect your request.
Respect is what's needed for
now.
Dao.
Let's get back to the main topic. The name that came to my mind was Svarog.
Definitely not Sampo.
Huh? Isn't Svarog Wildfire's sworn enemy?
Why would a mere robot in the underworld have knowledge of important secrets?
Sworn enemy. Not how I see it. The young master here is closer. Svarog is a cold and unfeeling machine. He recognizes only the dead reasoning of his calculations. Svarog is not against Wildfire. Or perhaps I should say, Wildfire isn't even of concern to him. That ancient robot witnessed the war.
Ancient?
If you're looking to pick up a thread, he may well be your best source.
Interesting, but how do we get him to talk? He looks pretty new. You mean the war with the Anti-Matter Legion?
Yeah, I remember hearing this world was invaded by the Legion hundreds of years ago.
Robots don't forget. If Svarog hasn't heard of your Stellaron, then I'm afraid perhaps no one has.
In which case, we need to think of a way to convince Svarog to communicate with us.
Or get him to hand over his memory bank. We could go through it ourselves.
Don't think he'll go along with that.
What should we do?
We've tried repeatedly to negotiate with Svarog, but he rejects every effort. He believes that Wildfire is a threat. Still, if it were you guys, it's difficult to say. We have time. Let's get into the detail tomorrow. It's late, and you must have been through a lot. Go back to the town and rest. I'll make arrangements.
Again? I'm starting to get nervous of arranged rest on this planet.
As for our Silvermane girl here, do you have time? I'd like to talk with you in private.
And we got a record.
Wildfire, the vagrants, Svarog. The changes in here are greater than I ever imagined. What exactly did the underworld go through after the Silvermane guards left? Sorry. Did you have something you wanted to say to me?
What do you think Oleg wants?
I think I know what it will concern. Even if Oleg wasn't looking for me, I would have looked for him. I'm certain that the residents of the underground will have a lot they need to vent about. And, as a Silvermane guard, I have a lot that I need to ascertain. Nothing more.
What do you think of Svarog?
According to Oleg, he's a robot that took part in the War of Defense over 700 years ago. He possesses a near-human intelligence and rules over all the machinery in the underground. During the war, the architects created astonishing mechanical soldiers. But the fight was so terrible that most were damaged or destroyed. The technology was lost.
Not this one, apparently.
If what Oleg says is true, then Svarog is an architect creation left over from the old era.
You and Celia work well together.
We do? I hadn't realized. I've received rigorous military training. Coordinating with soldiers under any circumstances is easy for me.
You can say what you mean, but it's really only the training?
I admit Zila is talented. We do work well together. But that's all there is to it.
You sure? Maybe not for later.
Hey, thanks for your concern. You should head back to the town. I'll do the same when Oleg and I are finished.
I like having
Young
that
lady, this isn't the best place for a chat. Let's keep things brief.
What's so great about Svarog?
Svarog? Well, he's an artificially intelligent being from the old world. He was here when the underground was first constructed. That's about all I knew. Now he guards the Furnace Core hub. Many vagrants have established bases in the vicinity, seeking Svarog's protection.
No, they'd work together. What happened in
You
Mine?
got the gist from Natasha, right? The miners and vagrants came to blows over the vein. Then Svarog's subordinates pushed everyone back.
To push them back?
Well, perhaps their methods were lacking in finesse. But that's essentially what they did. If you want my take, he prevented another underworld conflict. Even if the execution was rough around the edges. His behavior says something about his thinking. As long as everyone's been driven out, conflict is over.
As far as he's concerned, what do you want to say to Brown?
Well, I heard that she's a Silvermane guard that was sent to arrest you. I expected you to be less friendly around each other. Are you worried about her?
Of course. We're working together now.
Oh, working together. Understood. Rest easy. I won't make things difficult for her. We haven't seen a Silvermane guard down here for a long time now. I just want to ask her a few questions. Nothing more.
Reasonable.
It's getting late. You should go back to the town and get some rest.
You guys have some moves. If you need my help with anything, just shout.
You finally believe us?
It'll take more than that. But you're not as bad as I took you for. You walk the talk. Oh, I wanted to ask you. That Bronya girl, is she really a Silvermane guard?
You find it hard to believe? And also, girl, you're about the same age. Is she's their leader, or you don't think she's got the talent?
No, she's got skill, all right. I can tell she's got training. It's just, I thought that Silvermane guards were all cold and unfeeling. They left the underworld to perish. But she doesn't give me that impression.
Oh, she cares.
Anyway, I've got stuff to report to the chief. See you around.
Now, we do have an opportunity to check out the surroundings. We've got 2 tunnels that come off of here from when we went down. The one over here is shorter, and then we can go do this one. I should turn the one to the left first.
Enemy ahead. No harm in trying.
Time to change tactics. Lend me your strength. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
There's no time to lose.
Let's do the AoE first, I guess. Oh, it gets all them. Cool.
Here is thunder. Time for them. Show no mercy. Let's begin.
That took out quite a bit of them.
Stand down.
Time for a shot.
Let's give herself a heal. Ooh.
Troublesome. This battle is unavoidable. Lend me your strength.
Still got quite a bit to go on his health.
Time for some hardship.
Naughty child.
Timely treatment.
Going for the healer. Good tactic.
You'll pay for this. Lend me your strength.
Stand down. You know nothing of the weight behind this. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Since she's going to receive the attack.
That's better.
I'm fine.
Lend me your strength.
Oh, he was next.
Leave it to me.
Time for a shot.
Dealing with that heal.
Your assistance is timely. This battle is unavoidable.
I don't think he has much left. There we go. Formidable foe. Okay, frames seem to be okay. It looked like it was dropping something.
Interesting.
Was it for that tunnel? And now they're gone. There's nothing in these areas? I feel bad for them, but as well.
You'll pay for this.
Oh wow, it wore off right away.
Lend me your strength.
Follow my charge.
None of them are quantum anyway.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend! Crush them!
There's no time to lose.
Time for the mess.
Show no mercy.
Although they don't have lightning weakness, do they?
Here, this thunder.
This battle is unavoidable.
Wow, that even took one of them.
Lend me your strength.
No, AoE now. Let's check out this guy. And... oh, we can bounce. That was mean.
Was I seeing things?
He was right there. Oh, he must be the patrolling one.
You'll pay for
Definitely
this.
not seeing things.
Lend me your strength.
Conflict is pitiless. Time for the... Show no mercy. Leave it to me.
Simple. That's the elevator control.
Stay.
Show your courage.
That should do something. That's a lot of them, though.
A decisive. Lend me your strength.
Fair, why not?
Here, this thunder. Time for some hardship.
That's a lot of them got hit. I do want to heal her up. And I think I'll got some
better make a choice.
Let's bounce.
That'll take more than medicine.
Let's see. You can take out this one. Almost all of them are out, but that's still...
You know nothing of the weight behind survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Always a weakness. Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Timely treatment.
That's better. Sure, let's work towards breaking that.
You'll pay for this.
Oh, there were two. No problem.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend! Crush them!
Wait, they just came in and they're already like that.
Here, this thunder.
Nap time. Troublesome. You'll pay for this.
That one has break, but this one is almost dead. Break it.
Time for some hardship.
One of them has weakness. Let's go for this one.
Your resistance is timely.
Stand down. A foregone conclusion.
Naughty child.
And she can have the heal too.
Interesting.
Nothing? I would have suspected that they'd put something back there. I guess they really didn't. Oh, there's empty space. Do I need to fight them? Is there anything there that's worth it?
What was that?
Oh, I think that's it back here. So let's go to Boulder Town. Anything over here? Are they both Grand Hotel? Isn't that the last place where we got ambushed?
The next destination? Up to you.
He doesn't have any. Any good stuff for us, right? Oh, he does. Now we have headgear and other stuff. And this. Damage. Your attack increases by 5% for the rest of the battle. That's good for physical DPS, which I don't have. Going from the Everwinter Monument, antimatter field generator. And I'm not really using the Trailblazer right now. What about the other shop? Can we get there from there? Yeah. Yeah, this goes up and around. There's a lane. Oh, this guy with the contest. He just has food. I don't know if any of them is actually good or not. Well, let's proceed to story.
Oh, you must be Oleg's guests. Welcome to the Gerda Grand Hotel.
Gerda? It's Gertie.
Yup. You've probably seen that stylish Gerda Hotel above ground, right?
Yeah.
Not the most pleasant memories of that place.
That's the above-ground branch of the Grand Hotel. A few hundred years ago, one ancestor of the Gerda family was ambitious and sought to build something big from nothing. He eventually realized his dream and opened a hotel branch in the most expensive area on the surface.
Oh, people with big dreams have big determination.
Oleg wants me to take good care of y'all. Here's the key. You'll be staying in our most spacious guest room.
What do you think? Should we go ahead and call it a day? Or walk around a bit more first?
Let's proceed.
Time to rest again. I hope there aren't any surprises this time.
Indeed.
That Oleg, he seems sincere. What do you guys think?
I think he's a good person.
Don't you have something cool to say? Like, appearances can be deceiving?
I don't try to disagree, but if you ask for my opinion, it's better to be safe than sorry.
Fine. We'll keep our guards up. Our last hotel experience was eventful, to say the least.
True.
One of us should keep watch tonight.
Keep watch? Are we space cowboys now? I guess this is the cosmic Wild West.
Something like that.
Anyone else sleepy?
You look the most awake. How about you set as a good example? Or leave it to me.
You seem pretty exhausted. Don't overexert yourself. I'll do it.
I'll keep watch.
Branya.
Branya, did you finish talking to Oleg? Hope he didn't make things difficult for you.
Not really. Though it wasn't the friendliest conversation. We didn't see eye to eye on everything. I've come to know a great deal in a short time. Doubt I'll be able to fall asleep tonight.
Or will you be too distracted?
I doubt I'll be able to sleep either. Not that I don't trust you. It's just, you're a Silvermane guard officer in the underground. There might be people looking to harm you.
I wouldn't be surprised if there are. The Silvermane guards have a lot to make amends for down here. If someone had made a stand in the outset and explained the consequences to Madame Cocolia... forget it. It's meaningless to talk about it now. You don't need to worry about me. Oleg guaranteed that I wouldn't be harmed. He seemed like a man of his word. Go and rest.
Now we're in here. And we can't jump into this closet. But we can collect some stuff. And to make up messy handwriting. Technology in Onward might be outdated, but printing as a technique remains as prevalent as ever. If this is haven't opted to handwrite its notes to give customers a warm feel. This kind of thought only manages to make reading more difficult for you as you scan over these polite and pointless words your eyes start to. And you find the most important part of the bottle. Gertie, the owner, warmly invites you to rate our services. Grading session. Your favorite. Vaguely remember having this experience before with you sitting in the back seat of a hover taxi, flying from one place in the city to another. The pilot of the hover taxi doesn't chat with you the whole ride, not offering even the most cursory. You open the door to climb out, he suddenly says, "Please give me a 5-star review." No, you won't. You're the bottom in different partiality. You never take pity on a test with a score of 49. Change it to 50 for a pass. 52 is a pass. You strongly believe that good reviews are earned, not handed. Look around the Jeep room, you hear the walls wailing and see the cupboard trembling. Now you're the most impartial critic in the whole of the galaxy. Dear guest, please rate how comfortable the bed is in your hotel room. Bed average. More than just average, it could even be used to define the concept. Please rate the tea provided. Average. You wouldn't turn away from such a pot of tea if you're engrossed in reading or gaming. Please rate the lighting in view. Neutral. Average. Lighting in the room is not too shabby. At the very least, you're able to read what's written on this paper clip. As for the view, you knew people who designed and built this hotel did their best. But hardly ask for more. Very happy with the service, thank you. Average experience, I probably won't come up and may suggest you buy some memory foam curtains and velvet. Heisenberg. Isn't very soft, but the room feels more homey with the coldly decorated overworld hotel. We can get a good night's sleep.
I lost her.
What is this?
My wish. Your so-called plan. What is the point of it all?
Oh, COPPA. Not useless. Human.
Silence! She is my daughter. My only... You soulless thing. How could you begin to fathom? You will never understand. Never!
And be able to understand it without all of the subtitles.
That voice again. Such a strange dream.
The Stellaron is always whispering, just like the Honkai. Second. Tomorrow.
May as well go for a walk if I can't sleep.
Huh. When you're still
Who
on
goes there? Show yourself.
Just me.
Oh, it's you. Don't sneak up behind me next time. Lucky for you, I wasn't armed.
Aren't you supposed to be on watch? Shouldn't you be armed?
No sleep for you either, huh?
Strange dream. I'm having nightmares recently and worried about the future. I can't sleep unless I've worked for 8 hours.
I understand. The more that weighs on your mind, the more your fears become dreamscapes. Actually, seeing as there's no one around, can I ask you some things?
Sure.
This Stellaron you speak of, if you were to find it, how sure are you that you could stop the eternal freeze?
It brought this. Freeze. You'd better ask Danghun. He knows more about
Is he your
it.
leader? I feel he possesses a great stillness of mind in everything he does. You know, it was difficult for me to believe you. Some of the words you use are too alien for those that have lived their entire life in Belobog. As far as I was concerned, Madame Cocolia's order to arrest you sounded reasonable. But why didn't she issue it straight away?
Right? We were escorted into the city by Gepard, and then we went up to see Cocolia.
She must have realized something about you. Something I haven't yet been able to perceive for myself. It bothers me.
I'm sorry, I don't know what she could be thinking.
What must have transpired to cause her such a drastic change? Still, orders are orders. It's not for soldiers to question their superiors.
Soldiers should always question their superiors if they're given an immoral order. I'm not supposed to follow blindly. Use your head.
I don't need you to remind me. And I didn't have every confidence that I was doing the right thing. But the sense of duty to carry out an order is bound to prevail with me.
What happens if Kokoya tells you to attack us?
In the past, overworld soldiers on the front line would lose their lives in droves. And yet, the Fragmentum's advance would remain unaffected. Nevertheless, that was her reason for deploying all the Silvermane guards to the front line. The transport line for supplies in Geomarrow remained open, but the passage between the surface and the underground ceased. I approved of that decision. I never thought that the underworld would sink into such ruin without the Silvermane guards. Perhaps Mother was wrong. But how can I change her mind? I've tried, but she won't listen. I don't know how to get through to her.
We can all try. We'll help. You shouldn't tell her that she should become the Supreme Guardian.
Help me
It's kind of
change the mind of the
exactly
Madam
what
Guardian?
we were accused of doing.
Not easy. Nobody knows that better than I do. The more I think about it, the more disoriented I get, which in turn makes me think about it even more. I just want a better life for the people of Belobog.
Granted. The world is more complicated than you think. Let's work together. Maybe we can make a change. Can't save the world alone.
Maybe you're right. Or not. Right now, I just need more time to think.
I have all the time in the
Walk
world.
with me. Let's forget our problems for a while.
Bevel.
I can't remember the last time I went for a walk like this. I never thought I'd take one through such a strange
Vanya and
place.
Welt.
With someone I'd only just gotten to know. It's
Another
so
universe.
quiet here.
Mentor and protege.
I'm not used to it. Quieter things are around you. I'm surprised the vagrants in the Great Mine go after the mining teams. They must be desperate.
How much longer can you last with your current supplies?
Okay.
Is that Zila? Let's go take a look.
I know. I'll go to Rivet Town and bring them back for you.
It's too dangerous to go alone. Get Oleg to
this.
send someone with you.
The rest of Wildfire has barely gotten any sleep the last few days. They should rest. They'd only be holding their eyelids open and slowing me down. Besides, didn't you say some of the miners were gravely injured? Lives are on the line.
Why don't we come? I like we arrived just on time.
Aren't you supposed to be sleeping? What are you doing out here?
Couldn't sleep.
Up to no good, perhaps?
We're just having a walk. Neither of us could sleep. You can rescind your baseless accusations.
Walk somewhere else, then.
It sounds like you could use our help.
Maybe they can help.
Yes. I was willing to help Miss Natasha. We're not helping anyone with the timber. No problem, we'll help with anything.
I'm grateful. Here's the situation. The clinic is packed full of people injured in the mines incident. Since you helped us resolve things, Zila and I have been busy caring for them. As you know, the underground is lacking resources to begin with. Add on the sudden nature of the incident, and it's no surprise that the clinic is almost out of medical supplies. We need to acquire more. Somehow.
Are there other towns in the underground? Or get Senpa to acquire some?
You don't know him at all yet, do you? You can't rely on people like Sampo when it's important.
Granted.
As the fragmentum spreads underground, more monsters go roaming around, causing trouble for all the towns. That means more vagrants in the mines.
Since they come from other
The
towns, I
town's
guess.
resources have been swallowed up by the fragmentum. To get anything now, people have to risk their lives.
Easy now, Zila. Anger isn't good for one's health. Zila and I actually aren't from here. We both come from an industrial town to the north. A few years ago, the fragmentum began to seep into the town center.
Yes.
I used to manage an orphanage and clinic there. But after
Always
the
managing
fragmentum corroded
orphanages.
the area,
That's
I had
Natasha.
no choice but to move here to Boulder Town. After all, I have to survive myself if I want to save more people.
Go to a corroded town to collect some useful resources? I'm in.
I'll help too. How can you catch on this quick? Alright, what's the plan?
You want to come as well? But you look quite tired.
I'm good.
Hold up. I never said you could join us.
People's lives are at stake. Why wouldn't you want another person to help? Besides, I have some experience with the fragmentums. I'm sure I will be of use.
Well, just don't slow me down.
Zila's lack of outright rejection means she approves of you. With you all accompanying her, my mind will be more at ease. Come, let me give you a list of materials we need. The place you're going to is called Rivet Town. Follow the path through the mountains to the north for a bit, and you'll arrive there. Let me think. I'm almost out of metal plates and bandages used for immobilizing broken bones. There's a market in the center of Rivet Town. Residents left behind piles of materials there when they evacuated.
It's useful
Please
to
look
give
for
them
some
some
there.
idea of where to look too.
Oh, also rubbing alcohol. I kept a bunch at the orphanage, since the kids often got into tussles. I didn't bring it with me when I left. I hope it's still intact.
And not expired.
Lastly, painkillers.
Those
There
I
should
worry
be a
about
bunch
expiring.
stored in the old lab. Hopefully they haven't been destroyed by monsters. These should be enough to get by for a bit longer. Be careful. Don't push yourselves too hard.
Metal plates and bandages, rubbing alcohol, and painkillers. Got it. Piece of cake. Let's go. If we leave now, we can still make it back before sundown. When it comes to helping injured people groaning in pain, the sooner the better.
If we hadn't happened to be passing by, were you really planning on going into the fragmentum alone?
Of course. What's all the fuss about? I've done that loads of times.
So reckless. According to the rules of the Silvermane Guards, any expedition into the fragmentum must have a squad of at least 4 members, as well as a communications officer.
Exactly. A rule of the Silvermane Guards. Don't apply your rules to us.
Now I can jump if I need to. It's not too much further ahead. But I may as well. Come to the hotel first. Actually, I want to check something out. I don't think there are any shops in here. I check administrative. There are a bunch of shops around here. And maybe one of them has a good set of armor. Oh, that's a vending machine. It's another vending machine. Book merchant probably wouldn't have anything. No, the newspaper seller. Maybe that one does. I'm looking for relic sets. That might be good. Especially if for something that would have healing for Natasha. Abundance. The path presided over by the Aeon Yoshi. Selfless, altruistic, and healing actions are manifestations path of abundance.
The next destination? Up to you.
Yeah. What was that just there? No, he doesn't have any either. I can get some materials from him, but that's about it. Isn't solid water just ice? Enhancement type. Or paste. Here's one. This. This is material. I don't think I need it yet.
You know what's
the newspaper going to be? No. I don't think he should have anything that I'd want. Already got those. Bookshop generally shouldn't either.
I want to see the adventurous moles!
In there either. There was one shop with them. This one. But it didn't look like it was for healing.
The next destination? Up to you.
No damage. That increases by 5%. And it's for physical, so that's not useful for me. Let's check this actually. Might have some good rewards. Ah. Dailies. I'm glad that the dailies are always so easily done. You need to work on that. Have to complete that to get that. And it'll give me this set. Class will return as an avalanche. I definitely like the fact that it has a claim all button. And I definitely have more than enough of it. Language module? Yeah, I don't think so, or why are you acting like a different team? I found a language module. Comes with strings attached. Take it. I'll look that onto that for you. We want to build an emotionally attractive robot. A more simple module like that won't be enough. Put an emotion onto it. What else does it need? Mechanic? Looking a little bit better, but not much. On to Rivet Town.
We're here. This is Rivet Town. Everything looks familiar. Let's go. And watch your step. I haven't been here in a long time. There are probably some monsters around.
Probably or
I
definitely?
can't see anything here. Let's find higher ground to get a better view.
Well, the only path open is to higher ground. And we'll see also what kind of weaknesses the monsters have. There's the orphanage, obviously.
Way over there. See that house on the hill? That's Natasha's old orphanage. After Oleg found me, he sent me there. I spent over half my childhood in that place.
Quite impressive.
Natasha said that the house was donated by some rich businessman. Whatever his business may have been, he must have been a good person.
If you donated, yeah.
I miss those carefree days as a kid.
Get complicated as you get older.
What? Nothing to say?
No, it's just... this place seems familiar somehow.
How could you have been here before?
Never.
Weirdo. Look down there. See the mess that remains of those old stalls? That's Rivet Town's market. The supplies Natasha wants are probably there.
Good place
Let's
to
keep
start
moving.
looking.
Watch out for monsters. Careful.
It's a bird.
Enemies ahead. These aren't like vagrants. They won't...
Don't treat me like a new recruit. I'm all too familiar with the monsters of the Fragmentum. Let's get ready to fight.
Yeah, I would say that she's ready. The question is, should I keep Jingin or go for Sealing? Really, I don't have anyone with their weakness types on this team, apart from Asha. I could juggle it around a bit. Heal instead of a healer, perhaps. Oak. Oh, I have a healer. What about Pella? His weaknesses covered. But no big boom. Do you have any spare relics? Let's go attack percent. No Pela can debuff and she has the weakness type. I don't feel right without either Jing Yuan or Sailing. Let's see. Oops. This should be one of the easier ones to go at. Why is the Firebird weak?
We have the upper hand. Ready for another? There's always a weakness.
This one is the one that goes first. Although let's support.
Lend me your strength.
Oh, none of them has fire though. Oh, that one did. Break.
Nap time.
It was easy.
I hereby pronounce this expedition a success.
Hmm.
Yay! Let's take it all.
Wait, what is Arlen? Oh, he's not as cute as Hook. Oh, he's lightning. Okay, let's keep Hook then.
Restaurant?
The most famous restaurant in town. Natasha would bring the kids who behaved well here for a special meal.
So, did she ever bring you?
Do I seem like I was a goody two-shoes? Of course not.
If that one has lightning, what else does it have? Lightning and quantum. And it looks a bit more dangerous. This team for now.
I commend.
Let's see what happens with this. I can do a damage boost too, you know. First,
You know nothing of the weight behind this. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
imprisonment.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend! Crush them! Lend me your strength!
Let's see what they do with how they
Here,
handle
there's
it.
thunder. Time for some hardship. Stand down.
Not well at all, which means that I have a good team for that.
Battles are chess games. No two are alike.
Came from this direction, right? Oh, push it.
The facilities here seem to be in pretty good shape. Not like those of a place that has been abandoned for years.
Now that you mention it, it does seem a little... Could people still be living here? Impossible.
Quite a few enemies down there. Think of for healing and that for recharge when I...
There's a bunch of crates piled over there. Maybe we can find what we're looking for.
Not all that's over.
Watch out for monsters. They like to hide. If you need to,
I'm not
clear the
hiding at all.
area before you dig for the supplies.
Show your courage.
Which one did I hit? No break for Jinglong in this crowd. But he does have AoE and big damage.
Lend me your strength!
There's no time to lose.
Time for the master.
Show no mercy.
Oh, that was easily
That it?
dealt with. Let's give it.
Lend me your strength.
Let's begin. A foregone conclusion.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend! Crush them!
Really? They'll just do that.
Time for a shot.
That's better.
Your assist tiny.
Barrel burst. Let's do
Just in time.
repeal.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Timely treatment. Leave it to me.
Oh, didn't expect them both to go down.
Follow my charge.
Hmm. Easy enough despite that.
Battles are chess games. No two are alike. So.
Easier to do it this way. Okay. How far does this one go? Oh, just the hall to a more challenging fight.
The enemy situation has changed.
I don't see lightning, but I do see quantum. In that case, this team is better.
Show your courage.
Stay.
That should give a good leg up. Enhancement, paired, and hit.
Great.
And then go all the way through. If that's okay.
Lend me your strength.
Let's begin.
Bounce.
I'm okay.
You know nothing of the weight behind this power. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Yeah, I could use some.
Thanks. I'll free you from your chains.
If the big guy gets this.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
And hit the
Who's
side of
next? I'll end your misery.
the big one again.
Leave it to me. Stand down.
Naughty child.
Give her the heal.
What a headache.
Look at that. Wind shear, huh? Oh, that's gonna hit big.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend!
Crush them! Don't mess with me.
We have weakness for him, but he can still hit pretty hard.
I'll free you from your chains! Disappear among the sea of butterflies! Illusions of the past!
Doesn't actually hit for all that much.
That's better.
Thanks.
Something for the
This
big
battle
hit.
is unavoidable.
May as well heal up
Just
the
in
rest of
time.
it.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Stand down. Time
What a
treatment.
Who's next? You'll pay for this. Fight with
Let's
me.
see what that does.
Troublesome.
Oh wow.
You know nothing of the weight behind. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
So you are afraid of me?
Well, I've broken, so he should take more damage.
Time for a shot. That's better. Your assistance is timely. Lend me your strength.
Let's begin. Stand down.
Don't mess with me. I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Naughty child. Your assistance is timely.
What a headache.
Should be able to finish it off. There we go. Another formidable foe.
Interesting.
Got some more enemies here. I wonder if I can kite any. Nope. Like there's a wall between them.
Darn.
Good.
How could they all be empty? Now even the monsters are gathering supplies?
The monsters of the Fragmentum don't need any materials we humans use. And if they did take anything, this place would look much messier.
You mean that someone else got here and took everything before us?
It's just a guess, but there are also some footprints on the ground here.
The scent of dirt is still fresh. They can't have come too long before us. Let's go then. We need to find something, even if we have to search every corner of this market.
I knew that she could do that. Oh, it marks that, even though I can't get close enough to. The
Eric? Hey,
You know
Rat!
this kid?
How could you come here by yourself? Oh, don't you know how dangerous this place is?
Zila! You aren't the boss of me. I can go wherever I want. It's none of your beeswax.
You took the materials and hid them all here. Not bad, kid. But if we didn't take care of those monsters, what were you planning to do? Just stay here, shaking in your boots?
Who asked you to do anything? I was just about to escape. I didn't need your help at all.
no lip flaps at all.
Still stubborn, huh? Then tell me, how exactly were you gonna get those big metal plates out of here past those monsters?
This isn't conducive to a solution.
There's always a way.
Just a kid, or can you share the materials that help injured people?
Don't be so polite to him. Everyone in the underworld knows this brat is a no-good thief. If I remember correctly, even the clothes you're wearing came off another kid's back.
About that.
Tell us, what do you even want metal plates and gauze bandages for? We need them to save people.
200.
What?
200 shield.
You want us to buy it from you?
Are you kidding me? You want to negotiate?
How much is 200 shield worth?
Not much, but I didn't bring my coin purse.
You're actually planning to give this little crook money? I'm telling you, this is his same old trick.
No! Not this time. I really need
First, it's
money.
always the father's.
My dad...
Pretending to use your dad again as an excuse. If he knew about this, you'd be in big trouble.
No!
Zila, that's enough. It's Eric, right? Here, you can have this.
What? What's this?
This is a medal given to me by the architects. See that blue stone in the middle? That's a geomarrow crystal of the highest purity. You need money for your family, right? Take this and show it to a knowledgeable buyer, and they'll instantly know how valuable it is. But you'll have to promise me one thing. You'll never steal other people's things again. Promise?
Others will be in his head.
I promise. I'll never steal things again.
Then it's a deal. If you go
It's
back
sick.
on your promise, I'm going to bring my Silvermane guards with me and catch you myself. Here, take the medal and go back to the town. We already took care of any threat on the way. You'll be safe.
Thank you. Whoever you are, you guys can take all of these things. You guys need to be careful too. There seems to be something real scary in that house up on the hill.
I'll take care of it.
Oh, right. The road across from the market is blocked. If you want to go further, you'll have to go to the shopping street.
Got it. Thanks for the tip.
You little brat.
That object was pretty important to you, right? Are you sure you're okay just giving it to Eric like that?
If it will make him change his ways, it's more than worth it.
What if he doesn't?
From a young age, my mother taught me to be forgiving and to preserve the goodwill in people's hearts. Even if I am but a small glimmer of light in this world, I must try my best to shine brightly for others. I must give him a chance, Zila, because other people can't.
I don't really get what you just said. Anyway, we should get moving. Eric said that we need to take the shopping street to go any further. I think I still remember where it is. This way.
Yeah, metal plates and bandages now. Take a glance at the map. See where we've been and where we are. And also make sure that there's no other way forward.
Interesting.
That. Ah, of course.
Interesting.
This is the street, all right. The orphanage should be at the end.
These shops and signs. Why do I feel like I've seen them before? But when?
Yeah, you were never here before, were you? That works. I didn't have Seely when I encountered this in my
Don't mess with
other
me.
account, I think. That would do a break. But let's see if her big attack can deal with him entirely.
There's always a weakness. Lend me your strength. We've entered the storm.
Please?
To guard and defend. Crush them.
And see again what the big attack does when it's fully
Time for
enhanced.
some hardship.
Time for a shot.
He
That's
should
better.
have a heal.
I'm fine.
What a headache.
Really.
Lend me your strength. Who's next?
Oh, that simplified things. So that was only one group, but there's another. Well charged on that. Oh. Oh, he got it on me this time. I didn't wait for long.
Great.
Oh,
I'll
there's one
free
way
you
to
from
take
your
care of it.
chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Just one.
I'll end your misery.
I'm not sure.
You'll pay for this.
I think I might want to use the big heal.
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
This battle is unavoidable.
I can't even support.
I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Naughty child.
Now she can restore, but there's no one to do it on. Who isn't in good shape already.
Your assistance is timely. Lend me your strength.
What a headache.
Who's after? And this should be fine.
Scratch.
Time for a shot.
Oh, no healing. Oh, that's bad.
Stand down.
Everybody's up.
Fight with me.
We've entered the storm.
Oh, she'll be able to break.
Guard and defend! Crush them! Don't mess with me! Who's next?
That'll take more than medicine.
There's some medicine.
Thanks!
You know nothing of the weight behind. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
And imprisonment. Just stepping down.
What a headache!
Oh, but I should
Just
heal
in
everyone
time.
again.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it. You'll pay for
I'll
this.
free you from your chains! Disappear among the sea of butterflies!
First.
Illusions of the past!
No, that's fine.
That's better.
Timely
Don't
treatment.
mess with me!
Closer to
Stand down.
breaking with that. This here? Nope.
That won't stop me.
Seem to have stopped you. I really should have used the techniques beforehand, though.
Time well spent.
Too bad her technique isn't to heal. I just went through this loop. All of that, right? Apart from the straightaway. And that at the end. Doesn't look like I actually went through it. I went through that. Right, and this is the main street. Part I didn't go down is like this part. Oh, that's trouble, alright. Nope, not who I wanted. This time I'm not getting ambushed.
What a headache.
Great.
There's always a weakness.
Skin breaking.
Time for some hardship.
And bounce.
Naughty child.
Heal
That's better.
receiving.
Thanks!
And just in time for the battle to heal.
The galaxy is vast beyond compare.
Can't actually go up. That's the way I came in, right? Oh, that's a battle. This way is to what? Boulder Town or different? Oh, the robot settlement. That's different. Let's see what these guys pull. Not that I can see properly.
Show your courage.
stay.
This should be interesting.
Don't mess with me.
There's always a weakness. Lend me your strength. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
As much buff as I can.
I'll free
See
you
if I
from
can
your
take care
chains.
of this guy.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Yep. I go for him.
Who's next?
Let's begin.
That was the extra turn. Which brought us enough to do bounce.
That'll take more than medicine.
Oh, don't have any to heal. Maybe this guy. But he should be weak enough. Yep.
I'll end your misery. Who's next?
Lend me your strength.
He's still entangled.
I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Alright, the second part.
You know nothing of the weight behind it. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Maybe healing everyone up is a good idea. Although I could do that basically at any time.
Come on, I want
This
to
guy
try
is
something
still up,
else.
so
There's always a weakness.
need to be able to heal, so which one is
A
fun to go
decisive
for?
moment in the battle.
Let's do bounce. Those ones do hit hard.
Troublesome.
Ouch.
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
You'll pay for this.
That's good. Good heals. I think that have been even better with going in the team. Look at all the lightning.
Lend me
bolts.
your strength.
Re-break him. Probably.
Who's next?
Let's begin.
Huh?
I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
That works. Should be able to get him too. That bounce again.
That's better.
Timely treatment.
Did not like that.
Who's next? There's always a weakness.
Leave it to me.
We've entered the storm.
How about together?
To guard and defend. Crush them.
Time for a shot.
Taylor needs a heal again.
You'll pay for this.
Should be able to finish this. Yep. formidable foe. And that's the market where we were earlier. Recharge.
The entrance to the orphanage is up this way. I wonder what the old place is like now. Maybe some things will still look familiar.
These stairs, they seem to have become more narrow.
I kind of do want to bring him into it. Continue on. Well, maybe what I should do the other party. Fortunately, without wood. That should do the trick. See how that goes. Let's see. They both have wind, so I'll attack with that. I could have done at least one technique in, but oh well.
Don't mess with me!
Neither, none of those have lightning, but it's fully charged, so I may as well.
Time for the master. Show no mercy.
It'll recharge pretty quickly anyway. Whoa. And finish with that. Hello, all of you.
I'll free you from your chains!
Let's go after this one.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies! Illusions of the past!
Oh, it completely destroyed them.
Who's next? I'll end your misery.
Break. Oh, fully break.
We shall take back what we lost.
I'm getting a feeling that that line means a little bit more than we thought.
Ample supplies.
So here we came in.
Almost there. I didn't expect this place to be so well preserved. You know, if we could have worked together to push back the Fragmentum, maybe we wouldn't have had to take off and leave our homes behind. We made it! It's been so long, but this place hasn't changed one bit. It looks like there's a lot of stuff piled outside. Let's go see if there's any rubbing alcohol for Nat.
See what we got.
These crates have been sitting here for many years, right? Even if they have materials in them, are you sure they are still usable?
Do you think undergrounders care about expiration dates? Even having any supplies is a miracle in itself. No. No. Empty.
Let's keep checking
How
that.
are they all empty? Who could have...
Careful!
Oh.
Enemy behind you!
Another one? Stop.
I've only seen this kind of monster before in the restricted zone.
I don't care how big you are. You dare sneak up on us from behind. This is it for you, pal!
Well, she's upset from not finding supplies. So afraid she's gonna take it out on you.
Ah, great. Lend me your strength.
Let's do the big one.
From your chains.
Oh, I should have done the boost first. Oh.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
We've entered the storm.
To guard and defend. Crush them. Don't mess with me.
Follow my charge.
Naughty child.
Weakness to him. One for
That's
Brian.
better. Resistance is timely.
Yeah, she can get with this. And a follow up with it. See.
Lend me your strength.
There's no time to lose.
The Lightning Lord's speed is 3.
Now time.
Don't mess with me.
Oh. That did pretty good damage.
Who's next?
Oh, wow. Just in recovery, everything else dropped.
That was it?
For now, don't complain. Weekend's fun. I wouldn't have been so easy on your own, though.
Nah, I could have taken it on by myself. But still, fighting alongside you two was pretty fun.
You're tsundere.
Should be all clear now. Let's poke around. The kids at the orphanage were always getting into scraps when we played out here. If I remember it right, there ought to be some supplies for our cuts and bruises stored in that corner there. I just hope the monster didn't get to them.
It wasn't my imagination.
Huh? What are you talking about?
This building? This playground equipment? I've seen it all before.
What? Come on. The overground and underground have been sealed off from each other for over 10 years. It would have been used if a Silvermane guard had come down here, let alone an overworld princess. Wait, unless before that...
Yes, it's a possibility. That would explain why my memory of it is so blurry. Come on, I need to look around a bit more before I can be sure.
Kinda spooky. The fragment is blocking us from being able to get further up.
I found this. Here, take it.
What is this? A brooch?
Natasha would often teach us how to make different handicrafts. This must be some kid's masterpiece.
And why give it to me?
You gave your medal to that kid Eric. This thing might not be as valuable, but it's at least a replacement of sorts.
But didn't someone work hard to make this? I can't just take it from here.
You sure are prissy, huh? Just take it.
They're funny.
We've looked everywhere but here. I hope my memory is right.
Not exactly up to your memory.
Ah, yes, we found it. Great, it's barely damaged. Nat wouldn't have expected her old supplies from years ago to have stayed in such good condition.
You should still check the expiration date for things like rubbing alcohol. If it's expired, it won't be effective.
True. Let me check a few bottles. Huh? What's this?
Snow globe?
This is something from when I was a child.
No, I know, but...
When you were a child? Are you sure?
You came to the center of the town, just a coincidence lots of kids probably have this. Could it be when you were a child? Couldn't have come. As a child, it was sealed.
Yes. I remember now. I used to live here.
before the architects took me away, before Madame Cocolia adopted me,
You could
I used
underground
to
it,
live
princess.
here. I'm an undergrounder.
And an orphan, apparently.
You're an undergrounder? Wait a minute. You're saying that Cocolia, the Supreme Guardian, adopted you? Then...
And she's no different from
Yes. I'm the successor chosen by the architects. In the future, I will become the guardian who leads Belobog. Why? Why didn't I remember this until now? My childhood memories are so blurry.
Probably because Cocolia was so busy teaching you. You were too little to remember clearly, or Cocolia must have done something to make you forget.
The architect said that the guardian successor is selected from among all people in Belobog. The selection process can take anywhere from a few years to a few decades. During that time, all children of the appropriate age in both the overworld and the underworld will be tested. In the end, only one child deemed as worthy will be chosen.
That's extremely unfair.
I must have been chosen from among the children here and then taken to the surface.
The kids at the orphanage are always coming and going. I never thought that there would have been a future Supreme Guardian among us. Does Nat know about this? Could she have been keeping it a secret?
I don't think she knows. The selection of the successor is done with utmost secrecy. And the child chosen must completely say goodbye to their past.
Remembering might not have done any good.
And thus,
Especially with Natasha being your
Madame Cocolia.
previous
My
mother
only
figure.
identity is that of guardian successor. But I'm not good enough. Every day, I see Silvermane guards sacrifice their lives in the Fragmentum. But I've never had the resolve to try to change Mother's mind.
How about now?
The underworld has been struggling, but I never tried to help. I didn't even know that it was my own home that had fallen into such a dire state. In the end, I haven't been able to guard anything. How could they have thought that I was worthy to be the successor?
That's the test.
Hey, are you done?
Huh?
I feel like Celia would have slapped her if she could.
Well.
What?
What? You thought I should feel sorry for you after your little speech? You can hide in your palace while you fuss over your overworld problems. And on the front line, it's not even you who's putting their life in danger. But in the underworld, what do we worry about? If we'll have food for our next meal, or survive to the next week. Even if I am but a small glimmer of light in this world, I must try my best to shine brightly for others. Didn't you say that? Well, if you really want to protect everyone, what are you standing here crying for? Get to it!
Look at how much they had her expression changed in that one sequence.
You're right. You're right. Self-pity doesn't help solve anything. Thank you, Sela. Usually when I feel sorry for myself, I am met with gentle consolation.
It's called tough
Never
love.
has anyone dared to be tough and make me snap out of it.
I'm no good at consoling, but I can hit you on the head a few times, no problem. I can tell that you have a big burden to carry. Why do you force yourself to?
As the successor to the Guardian of Belobog, I must always be vigilant of my behavior and thoughts.
Yeah, Lady Branya. Miss Future Supreme Guardian comes from the same orphanage as me. Who thought it would be a good idea to put us together, huh?
All of us.
How about I show you
Branya
around
and
the
Celia
orphanage a
are
bit more?
fated to be together.
And like you, my memories from when I was little are crystal clear.
Okay.
I'll indulge in old memories with you for a while.
Always nice to see them together. We're just missing May and
I should
Kim.
let those two be alone for a bit. The only thing left to find is painkillers. I'll see if there's any nearby.
Is it the date? May I was almost looking at.
Oh, it's here. We found it. Thank you, Perkins.
Perkins?
Don't mention it, Clara.
Oh, Clara's here.
Warning. Warning. Danger detected.
You must be Perkins. I mean no harm.
Protect, Clara. Initiating active defense mode.
Perkins, don't! Stop! I've seen this person before. She's not bad, right?
Angry.
Command received. Danger removed. Deactivating active defense mode.
This place is dangerous. You should leave.
And what about you? I'm looking for medicine to help the injured.
Oh, I came here for these painkillers too.
You did find some.
There are a lot of people hurt at the Vagrant camp. I guess the miners are no different? If everyone could just get along, things would be easier.
Oh, I agree.
Here you are. I hope the medicine is of help to you.
Thank you, Clara. What's your relationship with Svarog?
Mr. Svarog, he's my family. I met Mr. Svarog when I was real little. He took me in and took care of me.
Smell it? And he didn't give you any shoes?
I'm really sorry about what happened back in the Great Mine. Mr. Svarog doesn't trust any humans besides me. Especially everyone from Wildfire.
Not exactly from it. Why did Svarog want to get involved in the incident in the mines?
He heard that the miners and vagrants had begun to engage in a large-scale conflict. He wanted to stop everyone from getting hurt fighting over the mines. Wildfire wants everyone to leave the underground. But Mr. Svarog wants everyone to stay here. According to his calculations, the overground is already unsafe.
But the underground is safer? Be some air. He stands guard at the huge pillars stopping people from leaving.
Yes. At least according to Mr. Svarog's calculations. He says that his responsibility is preservation. To do that, he must make decisions that best protect humanity.
But he and you are destruction. Fragmentum will swallow up all the underground sooner or later, or it sounds a lot like the Supreme Guardian.
I know that Wildfire wants to talk to Mr. Svarog, but no matter how many times you talk to him, Mr. Svarog won't change his mind.
I would put that on do not.
So please trust me. I'll try to persuade Mr. Svarog. Hopefully one day he'll finally listen.
Clara, what are you doing here?
You are down that top?
You're
Up top?
Miss Sela from Wildfire. I came here to...
And you just discussed.
Why are you helping the vagrants look for medicine? If they're so great, how could they make a little girl go around running errands for them?
Not sure they know.
No, it's not like that. I wasn't made to do anything. It's just that the living conditions for the vagrants aren't great. There's not even a clinic in their camp. So I wanted to help them out. Also, not all of them are bad people. Everyone just wants to survive.
That's the same everywhere.
Miss Sela, did this medicine belong to Miss Natasha? Then, can you give me some? The vagrant's injuries are quite serious.
I see. Let's split these painkillers then.
Really? We don't need to ask Miss Natasha first?
If I know Nat, she won't mind. Although, this will make it more difficult for us. She'll understand. She always does.
Great. Thank you, Miss Sela.
Are you leaving? This old town is too dangerous. We'll accompany you part of the way.
It's fine. I have Perkins for company. And I have some more things I need to look for here first.
Understood. Be careful, though.
Special painkillers? Before we talk to her, let's see what else we can do. Oh, came a shortcut. Let's see then. There's still a bit of an area up ahead that we have not explored. That's probably where the last chest is. Branya and Branya. Oh, this is just the orphan. Well, what's the area up ahead? No, it's not up ahead, it's on a different level on the map. That's what it is. Got it. Let's see what Sile has
Metal
to say.
plates and bandages, rubbing alcohol, painkillers. Great, that's everything.
Not as much as we'd like, but still better than nothing.
Let's go report to Natasha in Boulder Town. It won't take long to get back.
I believe that's the whole area. And now we can just teleport. Although there was one more thing, one chest that I hadn't found, right? And even a warp truck. I can go back for it. What is this? Not sure it was pointing to anything in particular. But it does give a good idea of the layout. Probably pointing out to the fact that I had access to new maps.
If there's nothing pressing, let's take a walk.
Hang on a second, another pop-up. But Genshin's 3.7 update. Right, let's give her the supplies.
Nat, we're back.
That's Arzila. Nothing if not punctual. So, did you find any usable supplies?
Give them all over.
Oh, let me see. Metal plates, gauze bandages, painkillers, rubbing alcohol. Ah, perfect. That's everything I needed. Huh. It's just, there are less painkillers than I'd expected. Did someone break into the storage room?
Not break in, Clara. We shared some with Clara.
Clara? Huh. If she was there too, then I understand. She wants to look after the injured vagrants, right? Clara's always been a kind-hearted girl.
Yep.
I think you made the right decision. Still, it means I'm going to have to draw up a detailed dosage plan.
Hey, don't worry. I'll help you.
No need. I'll handle the clinic. I assume you three have more important things to be getting on with, right? Oleg will be waiting, not to mention your two companions.
Yeah, they forgot about them. Forgot to say anything to them before I
I'm
left.
sure they won't mind. They seemed in good spirits.
I bet old Oleg wants to talk about Svarog. We should get going. Sorry, Nat. We'll have to leave the wounded to you.
Oh, no worries. I hope things go smoothly.
And we get one of her things. So I'm not sure which stage she's in, whether or not I have all of her Alladon. Yep.
Huh? Tired already?
Aren't you? We didn't get any rest last night.
You're gonna have to step it up, you know? My record is 6 days, no shut-eye.
Is that something to be proud of? Ah, finally claimed this. As well as these. Stage 1. Rot or burn. One item with the shop with shields. This way to level up traces 12 times. Open. Oh, those I already did. And I think I can now give Nat some good relics. A cap for them. Can find it. That one has outgoing healing. Oh, here it is. Pacifies rejuvenating wooden hair stick? Hairpin, right? Measured by Stygian hiking boots. If they were purple rarity or better, it might have been worth leveling them up, but I don't think they are worth it. Let's see what state my crystals are in. I don't think I have extra. nowhere close to having enough for a temple. I think I would like to break for dinner and then I'll come back afterwards. Ah, everyone is there already. I'll break here, come back later, and we'll proceed from there. So I do hope that you enjoyed this. You can, of course, check out my YouTube, leave me a like, comment below if you got, ring the bell, and notifications. Let me know what you thought in any case. You can also check out my Twitch, where I would appreciate it if you drop me a follow, and you get notifications from there too. So thank you for watching. Next time, maybe later today, I'll see you later. Bye. For now, anyway.